which I've kind of shifted to Macari because of the seller fees. eBay is still good though if you are selling items like old phones, um, any kind of electronic item. Right now, video games are good. They are hot. Older ones, y'all be surprised. Legos, if your kids have Legos at home, I just sold a bunch of mini figures for like $150, y'all. Stuff that you think people don't want, there are collectors for all kinds of stuff. So if y'all got some old shoes, I'm not into spending a ton of money on sneakers, Jordans, things of that nature. But those things sell very well on eBay and Macari. For the people who are crafters, if you like making stuff, whatever you make, jewelry, wreaths, those little door hangers, whatever, shirts. Etsy is a great place for that. Etsy will charge you 20 cents for each listing that you post. So I would recommend that you post variations. So if you have one item that you can sell in different colors, just post that you have this in red, yellow, green, whatever. So you won't be charged any extra fees. And I think they charge like 15% or something like that when you actually sell something. And at the end of the month, you'll get a bill for that. Adrian, yes, Fiverr and Upwork are two websites. They are also on my list. For you people who are good with IT, technology, graphic design, almost anything, like some people pay you to like their social media posts and things like that. I don't know if they're still doing that on Fiverr, but that's a great way to go. Just look on there. And if you are in business and need something for an affordable price, Fiverr is great for that. So for me, I used Fiverr. Thank you, Adrian, for recommending the person, but I use Fiverr to get my graphics, like to promote these events. $5, y'all. Can't beat that. But on Fiverr and Upwork, most of the work is pretty affordable. And they let you do a lot of revisions if you need to. I will say that with Fiverr, I got them to do a logo for me, and I had trouble with the person who created the logo. She did not give me everything I was supposed to get in terms of my package. So I was supposed to get a social media kit and all these Vex images and all those other things, and I didn't get those. But Fiverr was nice enough. It took a while, but after about a week or so, I did get my money back in the form of a credit to Fiverr. So that wasn't a problem for me because I still got a new logo, and I'm still going to use Fiverr to get some graphics done. Upwork is used for people who are good at writing. If you need somebody to write something for you, do invoices, if you do those types of things, accounting, virtual assistant work. Like some people don't like calling up clients to say, hey, I need you to pay this invoice or whatever. You can look on Upwork and find work. Hey, Jamar. But that's a good way for you people who like calling up folks. I don't know. It's a lot of different stuff you can do on Upwork. I'm not sure how their payment works. I think that people will tell you how much they will pay for each job, and you can apply, like you submit a resume and you can apply and you can work like that. And Adrian just commented, if you're a great administrative assistant, you can work as a VA. And a VA is a virtual assistant. That means you are helping somebody out who may be in Tennessee, Georgia, wherever, and they will pay you a certain fee. And once the work is done, and I'll ask you about this, Adrian, do they use a computer tracking system to track like how many hours you're actually working? You can answer that in the comments, but I did something like that where I was doing like grading papers. And for teachers, my teacher friends, Teachers Pay Teachers is a great source of income. And it's like you do the work up front, you create products. And this is something that I do. I have a Teachers Pay Teachers store where, I have probably now close to 100 products posted. And it's worksheets that I use with my students. It's letters that I send home during the holidays. But right now is a prime time for my teacher friends to create digital and distance learning products. If you just put that distance learning in the title, then that would be a great source of income. The way Teachers Pay Teachers work is you get paid for each resource. Once I post that resource once, it's a digital product, y'all. I don't have to send anything. I don't have to go back and forth with somebody trying to negotiate on a price, which is why I enjoy online sales, because it's much better than the face-to-face sales, because people want to talk you down, tell you how much they think they should pay for whatever, and no. But with Teachers Pay Teachers, I get paid once a month. I see my daily payouts, how much I've earned each day. That's a great source of income. Teacher friends who don't want to go and get a second job or do anything away from home, Teachers Pay Teachers is good. And Amazon has created something similar to Teachers Pay Teachers, where they will allow teachers to upload digital products to this. It's called Amazon Ignite. And you join there, they pay you fees once a month, just like Teachers Pay Teachers, and hey, passive income. You do the work up front and you just wait for people to buy it. So the same products that I have, yes, Kenny, TPT does work for non-educators. It's whatever you're posting. I would just make sure it's related to a K-12, sometimes college courses. I have found that the early childhood, like pre-K through 5th grade maybe, that arena is saturated. So the people who create products for older students, especially Kenny with you, if you create an IT resource, then that will probably sell very well. The older the students are, the less teachers are creating resources for them. And their resources don't have to be cute. When you are dealing with the younger kids, your resources have to be cute. It has to have a certain aesthetic appeal for people to want to buy it. I mean, you could have the best products in the world, but if the front cover does not look good for the smaller kids, nobody, your sales just won't be as great as one with a cuter cover. Oh, Adrienne has said that, she charges $35 an hour, y'all. Ooh, y'all better try it. That is with Upwork, correct? And you are doing I don't know what happened, the thing just went out. A virtual assistant, Adrienne. What else is on my list? Oh, Facebook Marketplace. So I've been cleaning out my junky garage, y'all, just trying to get all of this stuff that I have collected and said, how you say I'm going to do something with this, and, give yourself a plan of, if I buy this, I'm going to, or you just throw it in there because you got company coming or something and you just need your house clean for a second. Y'all, Facebook Marketplace, for the larger items that you don't want to get rid of, and if I don't want to sell it on Mercari or eBay, then Facebook Marketplace is where I go. For smaller items, like I had an aquarium, I got this table, an old desk, stuff that is too big to ship, but it's a nuisance. And if it doesn't sell, I'll probably end up giving it away. But Facebook Marketplace, of course, you guys know that. Also, my teacher friends, and also Kenny, anybody else that has a specialized skill, people want to learn from you. So the virtual tutoring services, right now, their kids aren't in school. These children have not been learning the same way they would learn if they were in a classroom with their teachers. And some parents want support. they want to get their kids extra support. So, they would probably pay you an hourly fee to help their kids get back on track. I have a friend who teaches, and her name is Sonia Mox. I'm not sure if she's still on here, but Sonia teaches how money works, financial management, how to be financially independent, and how to be properly protected. So if you guys are interested in learning that, and she works from home, she coaches you over the phone. My friend Kalitha, if she's still on here, she does travel services where she books hotels and things of that nature. Okay. She does a travel thing, books hotels. Kalitha Griffin, if she's on here, Kalitha, leave your information so that people will know how to get in touch with you if you're interested in selling travel. Travel is pretty cheap now. I've been looking at flights, trying to think and pray, like, do I really want to go somewhere? Because it's super cheap to travel now. But that's one way of earning income. Adrian says that writing a book is a great passive income. Same as anything, after you do that initial work, there's money. I like to do jobs or to do things where I do the work up front and then I don't have to do any more work. It's just passive income. So for me, Teachers Pay Teachers is good because I don't have to ship anything. Amazon Ignite is good for me. I upload my digital products to both of those sites and my work is done. If somebody wants, they may ask me a question. They may say, well, this resource didn't have an answer key or anything like that. That's fine. I will provide them with that extra thing that they need. But other than that, it's like no work. So for my teacher friends, start creating digital products, those digital worksheets, those games. You can use PowerPoint presentations. If you use a PowerPoint presentation, upload that. That's an easy way for people to, kind of learn. The kids can click through that. They know how to use PowerPoint, and you can sell your PowerPoint presentation for a little more. And once you do it, it's done, and you get that passive income from that. OfferUp and Let Go, those are two apps that can be used. Again, I would use those for larger items that I don't want to ship or don't want to have to ship. I have found that in Montgomery, those aren't very popular websites or apps that people use. So, it may take months for someone to get in touch with you to buy something. Mercari is great. You can see who likes. And I keep pushing Mercari. If you just join me, I have been talking about Mercari to sell your clothing, old shoes, smaller items that you just don't want to use anymore. Mercari only charges 10% to the seller. That's paid up front. You don't have to pay for shipping if you don't want to. You can see how much previous items have been sold for. That is my favorite right now in terms of using an app where you actually have to ship out products. I also sell items on Etsy. So Etsy is a place for crafters. If you make anything, you can have a store there, sell your products. Like this shirt. I made this shirt last night. Y'all know what's been going on in the world. People are not being very kind to Black people. So I made this shirt just because, which this is totally different than what I'm supposed to be talking about. But this shirt came because I got into it with this guy on social media, y'all, about me being Black. Telling him my experiences, and he told me to stop making it a Black thing. Like, sir, but that's what happens. So out of that came this shirt. I haven't posted it on Etsy yet, but it will be posted. I can look on there, see how much everybody else is charging for their shirts, and I will probably charge a little less, just so it'll stand out a little more. Sometimes I'll do ads, just so people can see my items, but I don't spend more than $1 a day on the ads. What else do I have? Oh, Instacart. Y'all, let me tell y'all, if you're not afraid of like going out, Instacart is a great way to make money. My daughter and I started doing Instacart, I think when the COVID thing first started, and like I just couldn't work. She had just gotten back from school, and we were like, we bored. I mean, who likes sitting in the house all day? But we were bored. So we signed up for for Instacart. It took about a week for our card to come, because what they do, they run your background information and they actually send you a MasterCard that you use to go shopping for these people. You open the app, they tell you this is the store you need to go to, this is the grocery list, this is how much you'll get paid. Y'all, our first day, I think we both made like $100 a day. You can literally go on to Instacart, and I'm very particular. I don't like certain stores. I always shop at Publix on Zelda Road. I know that store. So that's the only place I would do my shopping. And usually the people who want you to shop there, their houses are close by that area. You have those options. You can also do Aldi's, you can do Walmart, you can do, I think Sam's is on there. But Instacart is a great way to make money. Like, we can have a goal, like, okay, how much we gonna make today? $200? Okay. And you just pick up these shifts. It takes no time at all, especially because I know the store. So the first one I did, it was 2 orders. It was at Winn-Dixie. I never shop at Winn-Dixie. I didn't know the layout of the store. It took me forever. But the people were so happy, because this was like when COVID first started and people were first just like stuck in the house. They were so happy to have their groceries delivered. We got amazing tips. So, and that's just a bonus. Sometimes people will put that they're going to tip you, and they don't tip as much. They'll change it. But overall, that does not happen. But it's a great way to make money. And you get paid once a week, or if you want your payout sooner, like how they charge 10 or 15% or so to give you your money faster, they'll do that. But pretty good way to make money. Adrian says food delivery. Yes, Grubhub, DoorDash. I have that on there. Waiter. I have never tried those, and Uber is here in Montgomery. I actually signed up for Uber, but I just could not. I didn't feel comfortable having a stranger sitting behind me and riding in the car. Like, that's too much. I couldn't do that. You may be comfortable doing that. I couldn't do that. Also, there was an upfront expense of getting your car checked out to make sure it was ready for Uber. And I think the place here charged $30 or $40 for an upfront fee just to check your car out to make sure everything was right, I guess. And I did pay that fee, but I just could not. I couldn't do it. You also, for Uber, you also have to have insurance on your car. So, and your registration has to be up to date. They make you send a picture of all of that stuff in so they can verify. Adrian says that Grubhub is a great side hustle. Kenny says Roadie is a good service. What is Roadie? Is that where you do your home repair services, Kenny? But while he responds, I don't know if there's a delay on my end, but I think that's all I had for y'all. Virtual tutoring. I think that's about it. Does anybody have any questions? Y'all have any questions? Thank you all for tuning in. Next week I will be doing AR and VR using the Merge Cube. augmented reality, virtual reality with the Verge Cube. When I post the graphic for next week, I'll include the link so you can print that out. And that's a more kid-friendly live that I'll be doing. That's one of the things that I use with my students to introduce them to AR and VR. So that'll be next week. What else? I think that's it. Adrian says Uber is different from the food delivery. Yes, Uber Eats. I'm not sure if we have that in Montgomery, if we have Uber Eats. I know we have Uber, but I just couldn't do Uber. Thank you, Mox. Y'all, please share if you found this information useful. If there's anything you would like me to discuss, if I have it in my mental capacity, if I'm able to discuss it, I will. If I don't, I'll probably find somebody who can discuss it for you. I love to talk about business, y'all. So if anybody wants to start a business, y'all, I love that. Y'all, let me tell you, I have an amazing project on the way. My friend just texted me to remind me. Thank you. Hey, McCaster. But I have an amazing project on the way. A couple of weeks ago, I did an interview with Melanie Hogan from 97.1. It's the Alabama State's radio station. So, and I was on a panel with some other small business owners, and it was kind of sad, how we're treated in general, but as business owners, it's rough. So I'm working on a project for the Black business owners here in Montgomery. It's a directory. It's going to be called Black Owned MGM. I'm working on this directory where if you have a business, you can post your business for free. But if you want to add some more information to the directory, then there'll be a small monthly fee, maybe $10. If you have multiple businesses, then you can list up to 3 businesses for $20 a month. But Black Owned MGM, I'm hoping to have that done by the end of the week so that Black owned businesses can, have one central location, particularly the Black owned businesses in Montgomery. There are so many amazing businesses here, black owned businesses, and I'm always trying to support Black businesses, but I don't always know what Black businesses like. I didn't know you made this cream, or so in order for us to kind of have one place where we can go and connect, and you can find those kid business owners, the restaurants, the shopping, whatever, natural products, whatever you need, you'll be able to go on Black Owned MGM, upload your business info, and people will have a place to go to find your business here in Montgomery. Thank you, Adrian. Thank you. Hey, Wilson. Y'all, if y'all need some home repair, some plumbing stuff done, AC repair, Wilson Scott will help you with that. He is good. That's my cousin. Sonia will help you out with your financial life. Kenny does projects where he puts stuff together for you. Like if you buy something and it's in a million different pieces, Kenny will help you with that. Let me see who else is on here. Adrian, ladies, she runs what's the name of your group? Women Winners. I can't remember because we right here. But Adrian, click on her name. She has a group that supports women. And hey, Poo Poo, Honey Bun Bun. What else? I think that's it, y'all. I know I've been rambling toward the end, but y'all stay safe, be blessed. Tell your coworkers and friends that we need allies and not people getting offended but when we say Black Lives Matter, you know. Hey Shundi. But help people to understand our cause because it is a righteous one. I think that's it, y'all. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. I will see you all next Tuesday for the AR Merge Cube. Again, if you have anything you would like for me to talk to me about, for me to talk to you guys about, give me some ideas. I'm always looking for something, but I think that's it, y'all. Have a happy Tuesday. Hey, Bristol. All right, y'all.